Welcome back. Today we're diving into the heart of the Candida Cleanser, its active ingredient, Lufenuron. We'll cover what it is, how it works, why it's so effective, and how to follow the protocol. So let's get started. First of all, what is Lufenuron? Lufenuron is a chitin enzyme inhibitor. And chitin is this tough protective layer like an exoskeleton that fungal candida uses to shield itself from your immune system. Chitin is what makes candida nearly impossible for your body to fight off on its own. This layer is incredibly strong. It's the same stuff that crabs use, that lobsters, ticks, fleas, even cockroaches use, right? It's this stuff. And it's not just candida. Many different molds, fungi, and parasites use chitin as part of their defense mechanism. So this makes Lufenuron effective not only against fungal species like candida, but also against a wide range of pathogens such as the Aspergillus mold, which is a species that commonly infects the lungs and the sinuses. Ringworm, athlete's foot, and even the bacteria associated with Lyme disease uses chitin. So here's the magic of Lufenuron. It prevents candida and these other pathogens from making its chitin layer. Without its fortress walls, candida becomes vulnerable and your own immune system can finally go in there and eliminate it. It's like a Trojan horse situation, right? It helps you breach the enemy's gates, finally allowing your immune system to go in there and do the heavy lifting and get it out, right? So let me emphasize here, Lufenuron doesn't kill candida directly. Instead, it sets the stage for your immune system to take over. That's why supporting your detox pathways, eliminating sugar, eating clean, and bolstering your immune system are crucial to this process. Hence why we've put this program together. That's why we're here. And most people want a magic pill to heal their problems, and they don't want to do the work. And even though this is the closest thing I've found to a magic pill, there is still some work to do here, right? Especially if you want to prevent candida from returning. Because it is a lifestyle. Certain food choices and lifestyle habits have created the infection, so we have to do some adjusting here. So let's get back to Lufenuron. Since your body doesn't make or use chitin for anything, Lufenuron is completely harmless to the human body. It's inert. It doesn't interfere with your detox organs or your metabolic processes, your hormones, or your overall health. If you take this and you don't have candida, nothing happens. It's derived from the palm tree and rubber plant, and it's synthesized with a few other elements, and it's made fat soluble, so it gets absorbed with the food you eat. So let's take a glimpse behind the scene here, because there's a little bit of a rabbit hole to go down this. If you Google Lufenuron right now, you'll probably come across some misleading information about it being an insecticide or a pesticide, and like, watch out, you're gonna die. But here's the real story. Lufenuron was developed by scientists at one of the world's largest pharmaceutical companies for human use. It underwent testing and was found to be 99.9% effective against fungal infections. However, because it addressed the root cause of infections in just 1 or 2 treatments, it posed a threat to the pharmaceutical industry's profit model. After all, a sick client is a returning client, and removing candida helps people be healthy, which eliminates the need for many medications. So the compound was patented and locked away and restricted to veterinary use only. But when the patent holder forgot to renew the patent and pay the fee, it became publicly available, and people began using it to transform their health. So today, pharmaceutical-grade Lufenuron is available, and that's what we use in our cleanse. Thousands have used it to eliminate candida, reverse chronic conditions, and get off of long-term medications. So let's talk about the protocol, the instructions. What do you do? So the Candida Cleanser is simple. It's a 45-day treatment divided into 3 cycles, which include a loading phase where you take the capsules, and then a rest phase where you don't take the capsules. Your loading periods are 5 days long. And during these periods, you take the capsules. During that period where you're resting from the capsules, you're actually releasing stored Lufenuron that is in your tissues and in your cells, and it's releasing it for continued action against candida. So on the loading days, you're going to take 4 capsules a day. this is the standard protocol. And you can split those capsules up however you like. The most important thing is that you take 14 grams of fat with each capsule. Because like I said, the compound is fat soluble. You need fat for it to be absorbed into your body. And I recommend taking 2 capsules in the morning and 2 capsules in the evening. And let's do some math here. If each capsule needs 14 grams of fat, you're going to be taking 28 grams of fat with each meal if you're taking 2 capsules. And this may be a lot of fat for some of you, and I would recommend getting a digestive enzyme specifically for fat digestion, something that includes ox bile in it to help with the breakdown of the fat and making this just an easier process on your digestion. So examples of fats are scrambled eggs in butter from grass-fed cows, good clean sources of sausage or bacon or steak or fish, nuts, olive oil, avocado, cheese if your body can handle it. The most important thing here about the fats is that you avoid coconut oil or coconut products during the loading phase, because the MCT content, the medium chain triglycerides, will interfere with the absorption of Lufenuron. So on your loading days, don't use coconut. On your off days, go crazy. Coconut's amazing. So like I said, those loading days are for you to pull Lufenuron into your body. On that 10-day rest phase, it slowly releases into your system so that there's this continued action against Candida. And this is really neat because after you have your last capsule, it's still active in your system for about 4 weeks. And the deconstruction of chitin starts almost immediately. I can sometimes feel it within a few hours. But know that to truly eliminate a deeply seated infection, it takes weeks, months, especially considering the size of the infection. How long have you had it? How strong is your immune system? What is the state of your detox pathways? These are all things we got to consider, right? So this is why some people may require more than one round of the protocol. Most people actually need more than 1 round, especially if someone who's been sick for a while and you suspect that you have a large infection. And with people like that, people like us who've been sick for a while, there's going to be die-off symptoms. So that's fatigue, irritability, bloating, constipation, nausea, headaches, rashes, mood swings, right? Irritability. So in the upcoming videos, I'll share tips to reduce and remedy those symptoms of die-off as much as possible. And here, alternatively, there is a way of working with the cleanse in a more gentle approach. So if you're someone who's worried about feeling worse before feeling better, if you're someone who has a really intense job, or you have a lot of kids to take care of and you just can't handle being out of commission for a while, this is the gentle approach. It allows you to ease into those detox symptoms and kind of monitor how strong it's going to be. So to do this on your loading days, start with just 2 capsules a day or even 1 capsule a day, and then take 10 days off, and then go back in for another round of 2 capsules a day. And notice how you feel. If your die-off symptoms are manageable, continue on and maybe move into the 4 capsules a day protocol. If you're just completely floored and exhausted, it's too much, then drop your dose a little bit. This is the beauty. It's a very flexible protocol. The 4 capsules a day is just the standard protocol, but you can adjust. Listen to your body. Detoxing too quickly is not good for the body, right? Especially if your liver is overworked and your lymphatic system is sluggish, which it usually is because we have a Candida infection. And when Candida dies, it starts to release toxins. And if those toxins cannot get released quickly enough, they get reabsorbed into your body. And that's what the sick feeling is. That's what the die-off is. So please go slow with this process. It's going to work. As long as there's Lufenuron in your system, your immune system has the upper hand. Right? Even if your diet isn't perfect, as long as there's Lufenuron in your system, you've got the upper hand. This is what I love about this program. Candida's wall is crumbling. Your immune system is getting in there and getting the infection out. So this is why supporting your body with proper nutrition, hydration, rest, and immune boosting habits is crucial. So in the next video, we're going to go over some of these steps so that your detox experience doesn't totally suck, right? It can actually be kind of easy. So to finish off today, here are a couple of inspiring testimonials from our community. This is Nancy. She's one of my favorite stories. She's a member of our Facebook support group, and she reversed 20 years of symptoms of type 2 diabetes after completing the cleanse. And she's now completely off her medications and looks fabulous. And here's another client of ours who had Lyme, Candida, and SIBO-C. 90% of the year they were bedridden. And after just 1 cycle of the protocol, she felt human again. She's free from bloating, brain fog, and abdominal pain. She's actually up and participating in life. It's truly incredible what happens when you get Candida out of your body. So stay committed to the process. Join our Facebook support group if you're not in there yet. It's a treasure trove of resources and community inspiration. And in the next video, we'll discuss dietary changes to supercharge your cleanse and to use food as medicine. All right, until then, take care.